Szép jó napot kívánok! Hello, hello! Üdvözlök mindenkit! Ezen a csodás pénteki napon elérkeztünk a következő Genshin streamhez nyilván. Tehát elkezdtük már a második részét a sztorinak. Ezt fogjuk befejezni, így legelőször. Aztán meglátjuk, hogy mi mit csinálunk, még van ugye sok ilyen kisebb sztori, felfedezés, workquest, van még mit csinálni. Úgyhogy megyünk tovább ezekben a dolgokban. Tegnap hát addig jutottunk, hogy Kolumbinával ugye beszéltünk ott lent. A barlangjában, és utána visszamentünk még Laumához, és aztán elindultunk Ányóékhoz. Csak ugye közben jött egy kis story quest, amit meg kellett csinálni ugye Ányóékkal kapcsolatban, úgyhogy ezt megcsináltuk, és most mehetünk tovább. Ugye a fő story quest-tel. Úgyhogy nézzük meg, valószínűleg még egy jó része hátra van. Úgyhogy meg kell esni. Kell nézni, hogy milyen ez a quest. Lassan betölt a Genshin. Előtte lehet, hogy kéne farmolni, megnézzük, mennyire sinem van, meg ilyenek. De én már le is nyomom, szerintem in-game zene mehet, meg in-game hangok, ugye főleg a sztori mellett. Ja. Valahogy össze kéne gyűjteni még nagyjából olyan 50-60 vist biztosra, még a fél patch alatt, de amúgy örülnék, ha earlybe kiesne Lauma. De hát ugye most rámegyünk még továbbra is, hogy megszerezzük Laumát. 23-as a pitim ugye, így közeledünk már, de még azért kell viselgetni, de reméljük nem sokat, és reméljük, hogy kijön earlybe, jó lenne amúgy. Na, akkor így maradna egy kicsi flinchre is. Aztán, ja, az úgy jó lenne. Na. Szerintem boss fog megint farmolni Ainónak. A Knuckle-Duckle-t. Ugye tegnap azt farmoltam. Szerintem ma is azt kéne. Mert Ainót akkor így elkezdünk vele foglalkozni kicsit. Mert most szerencsére azért Inefa meg Emilia, akikkel ugye eddig foglalkoztam, ugye ők már kész vannak, hogy nagyjából idéglenesen jó, most Inefának lehetne új artefaktot farmolni, de most egyelőre nem baj, ha nem az van meg. Amúgy nem tudom, kit buildeltem ezen kívül, igazából ezek közül valakit. De most ráérnek ezek. Úgyhogy Ainót szeretném egy kicsit jobban felhúzni. 4 boss materiálom van jelenleg. Menjünk, nézzük meg gyors. Ja, itt vagyunk amúgy. 3 kört tudunk menni, azt mondjuk, akkor napok meg is vannak. Meg ezzel az első heti szerintem meg lesz első heti abban az eventben, ugye a Free Constellation-es eventben. Yeah. Igen, egy kell még a Weekly Progress-ből, és akkor kapok, hát, ilyet. Oké. Igen, ez az első heti. És 8 héten kell végignyomni, hát jó, ez nem egy olyan dolog, ami bonyolult. Meg ez így alapjáraton szokott magától teljesítődni nekem. Tekintve, hogy szabályokat.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Game's up. So, defensive mode engaged. Ultimate
Hello, Tilos.
roll
Hello, hello.
fire! Well, with lots. Watch out!
Mi a helyzet?
This one's got your name on it! Hiya! Gotcha! Cleanup sequence in...
Mi a helyzet? Mi történt? Oh. Az ismerős, nekem se lauma érkezett, hanem egy C6 diluk. Sajnos. Úgyhogy együtt tudok érezni veled.
Busted! Defensive mode engaged. Hear the echoes of the valley!
De még még tovább akkor meg egy őrzítek, talán. Vagy valami.
From the steep, this one's got your name on it! Coming at ya!
Ja, nem tudom, mondjuk én szerencsére, mikor én most jó út kap viszonylag, ahhoz képest bukásból a legjobbat kaptam. De hát... Ettől függetlenül nem örülök a legjobban, azért jobb lett volna egy lauma. Ja, várj, nem tetszik a boss elindítózni. Ha szerettem. Véle is ez, ugye ugye egy ilyen.
Letting brave names echo!
Rögtön neki akarni a testem.
Annihilation mode. Busted. This one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky? Attack. Hey there.
Na, meg is vagyok. Hát ja, ennyi lesününk volt. És van 19 boss materiálunk ebből, tök jó. Fasza. És elvileg akkor meg is van az első weekly progress. Weekly cuccot megszereztük. Nice. Nekem eddig tetszik amúgy, eddig bejön eléggé, tetszik maga az atmoszférája a helynek, jók a karakterek, jó a sztori. Puzzle-okra nem tudok nyilatkozni, mert azokat még nem csináltam, egyet sem. Azokat mindig kikerültem eddig. Jók ezek a kicsi sztorik is, amiket kettőt csináltam eddig, meg egy ányósat, meg egy laumásat. De amúgy eddig jó szerintem a terület. Én most fogok nekiállni a második résznek, ami hátra maradt. Elkezdtem már tegnap, csak nem fejeztem, mert kicsit fáradt voltam, és találtam neki. Pedig nem este, de hát későn álltam neki viszonylag. Ilyen 8 fele talán, vagy nem tudom. Nem emlékszem, úgyhogy nem tudtam úgy figyelni, és nem akartam ezzel elrontani a sztorit, hogy nem figyelek rá. Úgyhogy inkább áttettem a mai napra. Úgyhogy innen. Kíváncsi vagyok amúgy a puzzle-okra. Nekem explore ügyileg Nathan a kedvencem. Nem tudom, hogy ahhoz képest milyen. Oh. Hát...
I guess I'm going home.
Úgy vanyátok már, mint hogy akarom mondani. Bocsánat. Most ez valami event. Ó, egy eventes fegyver. Na. Én nem szoktam áldozatokat hozni, ez nem jó.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Ez most nem hozná meg a szerencsét.
hunt situation.
Na. Pont megjelent ugye az event, aztán azért szerintem amúgy. Ja, lehet pont ma jelentnek tényleg pont ebben a 11-kor, nem?
Threat level
Wow.
exceeds expectations.
Klasszis, mert annak is már neki mehetünk.
Here of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon and he'll be blown to smithereens. You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night. True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Ruru's super fat? Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this back? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nokrai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
Na.
Sure, travel safe.
Még nagyon egyáltalán nem.
I
Majd így
know.
még a hétvégén
There remains
vasárnap
intel
meglátjuk,
left on
hogy fogunk
share.
állni.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild, remember that
Ma azért
Sosi
szeretnék
guy?
eléggé sokat
The
haladni.
ratnik in charge of firing the cannon?
Igen?
He's been found dead in their organization's offices. Wait, what? Didn't we just see him like half a
What?
day
Meghalt?
ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some... Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a super...
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You look at it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected.
All right. We'll see you later.
Na. Érdekes fejlemények. Még olyan párán nem tudom felvenni szerintem.
Bring it!
Na.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting him. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
És ha valaki már mondta, hogy van még 2 érdekes puzzle, majd meglátjuk, kíváncsi vagyok, milyenek a puzzle-ök. Ó, Nefer. Hello, Nefer. Hello, hello. Még kíváncsi vagyok ezekre. Puzzle-ekre is.
When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Bármikor.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks
Hogy a
out.
faszomban áll? Mi a profi nyomozók vagyunk.
All right then.
Kinyomozzuk
Enter.
itt, mi történt. Na, nézzük meg. Menjünk be. Oh.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The sergeant major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate
Ja,
investigation.
nem is tudom kiejteni. Hogy őszinte legyek, van egy pár ilyen név. Meg se próbálom inkább kiejteni.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flins.
Flint's?
Hoppá.
We have tried to contact him,
Flinsnek is
but
olyan
he has
komoly
not
neve van.
replied.
Emlékszem teljes nevét, már valakinek elküldtem. Kirill Csudomirovics. Flins.
Very odd indeed.
Nem tudom, honnan jönnek ezek, de nem komoly.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible... But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss
Ja,
what
hát
we've
igen,
seen.
vannak itt.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have... We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will...
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it's...
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other... This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. Similar to how he came in disguise to... He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. we can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flint's long ago and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a
Komoly
breakthrough.
gondolatok amúgy.
Then we've got to find
Mindenre
him
is
before the
gondolat van
lightkeepers
Nefer
do,
amúgy.
or we might never see him again.
Steady now.
Nagyon kis
Our
furfangos.
friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down
Furfangos hölgy.
to a beach north of Nasha Town. The wild hunt is present too, so we're putting. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the lightkeepers.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You really thought of everything, huh?
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too light. This light source is of special lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within wild hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, but...
Hey, you!
Na, nézzük meg ezt a helyszínt. Fogalmam sincs, hogy tudom, kiről van szó. Hogy őszinte legyek. Nem bugázom, úgyhogy...
Whoa! Fuck! Is that a lightkeeper's
Hoppá, itt egy
lantern?
lámpa.
Is there someone up ahead?
Oh.
Hey there!
Na.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have... There's something inside it. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it...
Na, nézzük ezt a lámpácskát. Ja, de nem jó valóban.
The fight took place
Ez ugye a
here.
legtöbb egy csomó
Did
játékban ugye
Flint leave these marks?
van.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's
Yes.
voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Azért, ja, végül is, de ez Skark nem használhatatlan egyáltalán. Nem. Nyilván látom a hátrányait, mert nekem is ugye én így játszom jelenleg. De azért lehet, hogy azért használni többnyire. Bár most a legutóbbi TGM volt technikusan, az Erszkofil nélkül nem volt használható, sajnos. De előtte meg azért igen. Nyilván nem a 6-osról beszélek, hanem 5-ös szintről, a 6-os az egy másik tészta. Nyilván ettől függetlenül ez ilyen, olyan mint mondjuk most szerintem, hát azért Flynn színefa is ez lesz, szerintem Nefer meg Lauma is ez lesz amúgy hasonló. Azért Kini Cseméli hasonló egy kicsit. No,
Don't be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch
akármi.
us! Quick, use the lantern!
De kéne mennem? De csak elhasználtam a lámpát. Kellett volna. Na és a többit nem tudom. Haló? Jó, ezt újra kell kezdenem szerintem majd a részét a questnek. Vagy nem? Most visszakaptam a HP-mat. Meg kell világítani őket. Meg kell vakúzni őket. Nem szeretik. Ha arra kéne menni. Jó ez a quest, tetszik. Kéne ízeni. Azt nem sikerült, azt nem sikerült! Fuck. Itt a másik. Ó, faszom. De igen, ha egyet meg elkapok, akkor fölhílel. Amúgy. Ja jó, két irányból is, de jó. Hát én nem tudom használni. Vagy sikerült? Elkaptam? Végül. Hát nem vette a HP-mat. Jó. Lehet sikerült elkapni. Ott van Flynn! Ez a pali az nem menő.
Hand it over.
Oh.
That was mine from the first. You're a fool.
Megjelenünk.
You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Azt a kurva. Megy vissza pénzhez. Jézusom! Nagy összhang van amúgy közöttünk. De azt kell menjen. Jézusom!
It escaped again.
Mi ez a cutscene?
This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Azt a rohadt. Jézusom!
You were tangling with Rara
Ez a
out
Flynn az
here
minden
all by
menő karakter.
yourself.
Istenem!
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah.
Hát az biztos,
Yeah,
hogy
that's
csak
so
egy...
good.
Még az elején, ahhoz képest mondhatni az elején van szerintem a dolognak. Vagy hát így, nem tudom, milyen hosszú még amúgy mindenek ez, de azért szerintem még van egy...
All the same, you have
Hossza.
my sincere thanks for your aid.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely
Fonténót én nem tudok
illusory.
panaszkodni a questekre. Előtte se, annyi, hogy annyira nem mindegyik ott előtte az én világom, de amúgy nyilván jók voltak előtte is a dolgok, de Fonténót szerintem az elég jók a questek. Nem nagyon tudok panaszkodni rájuk.
I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times. Though I could not destroy him completely, but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitude. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rarir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well,
Hát.
no.
Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they...
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rarer could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Ah, guess that explains...
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this rerere's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he...
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on.
Ó, most ment. Belőle hűtjük gyorsan. Jó, ezt bezárjuk ezt az oldalt. Meg van nyitva kétszer. Na, meg vagyunk. Menjünk. A helyszínre al meghalt. Az a pali. Nézzük. Pam, pam.
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow...
Yeah. Guess...
Let's stop here. Any further in the Ratniki, since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious.
Nem tetszik ez a karakter.
But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Jó napot.
Hello.
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in.
Na, menjünk, benézzük meg. Jó napot.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter? Huh.
Ó.
That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
ammo.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Ennyi.
Paimon almost screamed out
Ez
loud.
igen.
You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
Na, nézzük ezt a...
Just as I thought. Come. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their command?
if the wild hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Hello Adira, hello.
When we fought, he
Szép napot.
seemed like quite a
Mi a
reckless
helyzet?
foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back
Na.
and find Nefer.
Majd a sztori után lehet, hogy én is nekiesek. Kell a Primogem. Kéne még egy pár vis, hogy kiszedhessem Laumát.
Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Ó, nekem még nem maxos, se kezdtem még a felfedezni. Még garantáltam vagyok, mert buktam cél a Dilukra. De ilyen 23-as pittin vagyok jelenleg. Még el sem kezdtem tenni a felfedezést. Még az a sztori résznek hátra van, meg egy csomó minden más, workquestek.
You mean this?
Úgyhogy majd hétvégén még itt ezt talán lesz benne annyi, hogy Laumát megkapjam. De sok szerencsét kívánok igen neked is. Mert itt mindannyian most Lauma után vagy Laumára próbálom még valamit összekaparni.
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No.
Örülnék egy Györgynek, mert akkor még nem lehetnék utána könnyebb a Flinszre, egy Neferre is, mindkettő tetszik. Na, hát akkor már közel lehet. Még jön jövő héten Abyss is, meg utána a Stygian, abban még jön Primogem. Na, hát még őszintén nem, valamilyen szinten örülök, legalább pont C6 Diluk, mert így legalább amint ki tudom venni azt a Constellation-t, akkor meg lesz a level 95-ös Navia. Így végül is ilyen szinte jó, hogy nem más kaptam, hanem Dilukat, de azért na, egy Laumának jobban örültem volna nyilván.
It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular
Hát persze.
maintenance. So the devices stopped operating.
Addig nem fogok senkinek segít használni, még nem level 100-as návija, úgyhogy...
But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before...
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it!
Nagyon jó amúgy az Arkon Quest, nagyon élvezem, jó a karakterek, jó a maga sztori. Jó, így ez a terület tetszik. Izgalmas. Nagyon hosszú és tömény, én úgy gondolom. Nehéz, vagy hát így elég sok mindent tette vele, én úgy gondolom, meg elég sok fontos szereplő így felbukkan, meg ilyenek. Nagyon durva, nagyon komolyan beindul a sztori itt, már rögtön az elején, Notcribe-ban. Ja, úgyhogy eddig nagyon tetszik nekem. Úgyhogy, ja, mindenképpen eddig nagyon jó.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late.
Ja.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Keressük meg. Jól néz ki ez, amúgy ez az Echo-val jelen. Meg a skinnem. De nem ez a Hintsa. Ez a szerelő csávó. Tényleg.
Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincere... We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, his mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino, and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some... what's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Kicsit kitolnaltam.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes...
It seems that it is as we guessed. The The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise.
Oh. Hoppá.
8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him.
Érdekes.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up
Nyomj.
another.
Ilyen mélyebben ások itt a dolgokba.
Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Na. Ment a pihi, meg ilyenek. Mi történik?
Phew, back inside. We can finally...
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first...
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah, you're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my... When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki, They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
Well, you need us to get you where you need to be.
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout.
Na, ez király.
And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh?
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on
Nekem amúgy meg olyan,
account of
hogy
being Fae.
tudom, hogy létezik, de soha nem játszottam vele, és valószínűleg nem is fogok, mert elég egy gacsa. Többnyire.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
Kávé.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest.
Hoppá.
Let's go get some sleep.
No. Én néztem mennyire körbe ebbe a szobába. Mik vannak itt? Oké. Na. Az mi az? Most nézem ott a sarokba a robot, vagy mi?
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Zaj van, meg ilyenek. Nézzük meg, mi történik.
Hey! Where's Flint's?
Oh.
Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a Wild Hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the Wild Hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean?
Hát,
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain. Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone! one.
Na, nagy tömeget le
What
kell
into
nyugtatni.
that is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on
Never.
depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
Hoppá, megindul a tömeg. És mi szóval kutakodnak? Ez igen?
No sign of Flint's.
Meglepő.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Wow. Ez igen.
So,
Imádom, Nefer, imádom.
Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire and
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
Yahoda.
And that's where I, Yahoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I, alone, noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a
igen.
lantern.
Yahoda kimentette Flint.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left.
Na, jó étvágyat kívánok az előbb. Hogy ne? Indulok is. Akkor egy kis szünet lesz a streambe. Ebédszünet. Hoppá, hát akkor megyek is. Akkor majd mindjárt visszatérek addig is. Sziasztok!
I imagine,
No.
though, that he wouldn't have left something that was
De
so
úgy jó étvágyat
seemingly
kívánok.
important to
A
him
sírt, hogy meg a
behind.
sírkuntihoz.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure. Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Na, Egy kis megbeszélés indulhat. Viszontlátásra. Na. Futi van föl. Hangolítja ezt. Ó, itt van Flint lámpása.
I see. So Flint's has a
Ó, Lauma, meg itt van Inefa, meg Aino is.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the...
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a...
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect...
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following this. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear...
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about the...
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Works for me. Inefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of...
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Ugye most az önköm volt, bocs.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any...
Gotcha!
Huh.
Hoppá, eldön Flint.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Ja, hova megyünk? Oda ezzel nem gyalogolnék. Jaj, de föl. Miért gyors nyomok kávét, mert kell. Na bocsánat, itt vagyok. Menjünk a helyszínre. Ide tudok tépezni valahol, vagy csak ide? Na.
Take it easy.
Az el is jól néz ki amúgy, basszus. Ó, és az. Wow. Érdekes hely.
Oh, no one's guarding this place just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he...
Oh, itt van Flinz.
This way.
Bam.
Let's move. We're running out of time.
Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Ez igen.
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Nodcry's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
Hát akkor bele kell magunkat ásni itt a dolgokba. Jó. Vagy mégsem.
Suddenly moved by itself.
Igen.
This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself.
Nyugodj már le, Paimon.
Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey, another file's moving.
Okay.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one?
Egyiket csak izé Paimon veszi észre konkrétan. Hát itt a nyomozgatás, meg ilyenek. Keresgélés a fájlok között.
Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a
Ilyen
long break
tárgyak
from long
van
words
tudna javulni
now.
esetleg a Genshimmel, ezek
Hope
kicsit
she can
ilyen
remember it all.
túl egyszerűsített. Nyilván nem az a lényeg annyira a dolognak, de azért jobb lenne ezt egy kicsit talán jobban megcsinálni, de amúgy nyilván nem olyan fontos, csak így igazából ez a dolog,
The
ami
material I've read through has all been about
javíthatnak
past
grafikai
Wild Hunt
videók a
incidents of
Genshimmel, hogy
enormous
ilyen
scale.
apró
What about
kisebb
you?
dolgok, meg a kaják, kicsit furcsán néznek ki, így nem méretarányosak.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
All right, Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go, but now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone sealing powers watertight
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
Egy kacsa, vagy mi ez, madár?
Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to Little Ant. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparation. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Éha. Nagy történések mennek itt most, hatalmas nagy.
You're here.
Oh.
As expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Nagyon kurva néz ki. What the fuck?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the Wild Hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then?
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
What?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting. But each time, the fragments I obtained were, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the...
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more. But that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything. I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot, it will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my... Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Ajaj.
Raining again? Oh, this isn't good.
Aha. Whoa.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people, Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the wild hunt preparing to spawn a
What
wave
the
of
fuck?
monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our—
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a time—
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing. They can't just take it from me. Oh, let me over there. What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might. If Rerir has already formulated. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the wild hunt would take your form.
Oh yeah.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the wild hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back.
Megjött a madár.
And you have a letter? The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
Oh.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Ujjaj. Most lamával vagyunk. Nagyon mutogatnak. Meg fognak állítani, mi? Vagy?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they've formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the wild hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some, let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone.
Menjünk tovább. Lefelé zaváztak. Vajon ki lehet az? Van pár, akire gondolok, de majd kiderül.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her, everyone. It's her.
It's her. It's her. What the fuck? Hát akkor... Hát nem nagyon sikerült megállítani. Szép volt. Valaki bőg. Sukka. Hol ott?
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Hoppa.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crankake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist, otherwise rifts will surely form. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us.
Ez igen.
Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Na most már innen fáj.
Let's go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Csak felkapta Ainót, nagyon jó.
Out of the way, small fry.
Ajaj. Nem tudok ránézni, mert így itt fölülünk. Jaj, ne! Nem tudom elszedni.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there!
Jó, ott van.
Oh, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Nem is történik. Oh. Ez Igen.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
Nem tűnik barátságosnak, mi?
Ding dong!
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for
Kedvem,
touchdown.
igen. Ez igen.
Accelerating. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Na, meg is vagyunk.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete.
Aw, alright, let's hit the...
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Iha, ne, sikerül. Baj van.
We are out of time.
Ajjajjajjajjajjaj. Beindult az ágyú.
All your efforts have been futile.
No, lett
It
számolva
is too
akkor.
late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Ne fa.
Sigisato passa sax, intili otuvitos. In necritus necrus baptisi.
Yes, admin.
Estus solos pentusi.
Mix the
Os
crime.
palatin pirantur resurrucru, topia tua ition veratum.
Wow. Kicsit megkapta a fatui bázist. Meg úgy minden mást is. Ne fa. Ott megy. Ez igen. Wow. Vagy nincs vége a dolognak. Most kezdődik csak. Wow. Mi a fasz? Hatalmas ketek. Jó napot! Szia, hello! Ajjajjajjaj. Ez vannak. Kicsit magas, nem? Wow! Azt a rohadt. Itt találkozunk vele. Tényleg komoly casting volt, basszus.
torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Ojaj.
What's with him?
Verfnir. Rheindotter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly. You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Kicsit bugas. Mindegy.
Fools. Time to die!
Ajaj. Nem hangzik jól.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, laughable that you should die for their sake.
Ez tényleg.
You're wrong.
Ez igen. Jól gondoltam. Jó volt.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Mom. Nagyon komoly, minden epika van. Wow! Nagy van, lesz ilyen könnyen az ember megölni. Legyőzni. Wow! Ajjaj! Nem néz ki meg kellemesen.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Ez Kolomina volt? Neki.
We're safe?
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Hát igen, most már azért kezdenek itt komolyodni a dolgok.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all
that was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least, but we still don't know what his aims are. And he may continue gathering.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
Igen, ez az a legmenőbb most. A legmenőbb karakter. Jelent Pali karakter. Szerintem amúgy a játékban. Hát azért meg is érdemli.
That means
Ez egy
it's safe out
csillagot.
there for now.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand
Nekem van
in that?
nefa, igen, megvan weaponnel is. Végül weapon is kijött neki.
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the...
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Na. Ajaj.
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Na. Jó, még van még egy része. Achievement, 2 is van. Ugye már... Aha. Gyors például mind a kettőt. Hát lehet, hogy nap végén majd. Most még nem, és együtt sem van csak. Szerintem majd így nap végén délután, nem tudom meddig fogok streamelni. Most egy csomó kamerát meg szeretnék csinálni. Ma ilyen maraton tartok, Genshin maratont, úgyhogy majd nem tudom meddig jutunk ügyileg. Meg így igazából content ügyileg is. Kiderül.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my canon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Jó kérdés amúgy. Eddig nem vártam amúgy Yahodát, de amúgy jó karakter, megtetszett a sztoriban, de szerintem amúgy az 5.1-ben jön szerintem Neferrel, vagy én azt tippelem, hogy hát most már ugye Neferrel tették a izét is Genshinre. Én is tudom, hogy Yahodának nem tettek ki Instára valamit, mert Insta sztoriban láttam Nefernek a... mi az? Szerintem, hogy Yahod... mert Nefer az kín van. De Yahoda még nincsen. De szerintem ugyanúgy akkor jön Yahoda, mint Nefer, de kiderül ez majd. Még, ja, tehát csak Neferről posztoltak. Kiderül majd. De logikus lenne Neferrel tekintve, hogy végül is tekintve, hogy mégiscsak a főnöke. Valaki ide írta előre, hogy we all skip her. És magának választott, hogy only you. What the fuck? Érdekes emberek vannak itt. Ebben a communityben, én úgy gondolom.
Flint, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the
még jöttek
clear.
válaszok, szóval így, ja, nem tudom. Érdekes. Mindegy. Nem foglalkozunk vele. Jobb is.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Persze.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Oh.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him.
Rest in
Slowly,
peace.
gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Hello Adika, hello, hello. Szép nap volt, mi a helyzet? Hoppa. Ui. Ó, Columbina. Meglepő, hogy ide kijött.
What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Na, hát velem nem sok minden van, most fejezzük be talán azt a nem tudom. Nem tudom mennyi van még hátra, de most volt egy nagyon epic cutscene, meg igazából minden. Tetszik azt tetszett ez addig, tetszett ez addig, láttam. Aztán folytatjuk itt a nagy mi az, maxolásokat napjájban. Különböző kis sztorik, workquestek, felfedezés. Fel a Primogem, 23-as Pitin vagyok, és Kine Lauma, meg utána Flintz, meg Nefer is, és így, ja. Amúgy valami a Columbina, egyelőre én annyira személy szerint nem várom, mert kiderül, hogy annyira fog tetszeni így a legvégére, hogy ki a 6.3 környékén valószínűleg kiderül majd.
However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Na. Amúgy ez tök jó ötlet. Én azt adom. Vagy amúgy le kéne, várjant, hogy jó, nem mondom, mert nem politizálunk, na. Még most kéne lepacsizni lölővel. Úgy gondolom. Upsi, ezt nem mondtam.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall
Well, Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular.
Ugye? Meg se ide.
Often orders
Átdobna
people
izé
around.
pár misit,
As
észre
for
se venni,
Alikino,
érted? Nekünk meg azért feltűnne, na. Szóval... Na mindegy.
Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Na, wow. Milyen jó kezdtek. Úristen. Még itt van valami.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right, right.
Right
you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Varka! Hát tényleg kicsit kimaradtad a sztoriból most. What the fuck?
The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
És ennyi? Ennyi, nincs több? Nem foglalkozott Varka Lerírnek, és ennyi? Hogy lenne gyenge? Hogy lenne? Hát mégiscsak van izé... Ja... Favonius lovagoknak a kapitánya. De ezt tudjuk is, hogy nem az. Most tudom, Mika voice line volt talán, vagy valahonnan tudjuk, nem? Jó. Let's go! Tök jó, szétadom. Még több prima gem. És is. Viseljünk majd. Nem, amúgy nem mosnak. Nem mosnak, le akar válni. Még ennyi van azért. 5, 6 is van. 29-ig el tudnánk menni. Hol van? Ez nem elég még. Kell még prima gem. Úgyhogy nyomni kell. Megvárjuk azt, amíg... achievementünk is van. 2 is. Wow, és az egyik az 10 prima gemet is ad. Mekkora, meg vagyunk áldva. Back. Nem kell olyan sokáig amúgy. Viszonylag az elején megkapod el I-not.
Is worse than not carrying one at all.
Na! Kicsit felhangosítom a zenét, mert nagyon jó. Kicsit annál tovább szerintem, mint Kacsinánál. Azért... Kicsit távolabb van, de nem hosszú. Na, ez egy nagyon jó sztori quest volt, Jézusom. Kíváncsi leszek majd a fogytásra. Majd. Hogy mi lesz itt majd még. Na. Jó, kicsit szerintem... gyűjtögessünk ilyet. Azt majd tudunk elektróba, vagy nem tudom mivel átalakítani. És azt kendolni kéne egyszer I-not, én úgy gondolom. Kicsit így ennek ebbe is bele kéne kezdeni, hogy így folytatni a dolgokat. Ennek ilyen... Még Aino mutatja a... Nem ezt akartam. Nekem úgy eljön most így a kedvencem. Mindenképpen. De én mondjuk őszintén nem vagyok sosem ilyen kis karakterek közül, de sose voltam, nem voltam így fanja egyiknek se. Ányónak se vagyok úgymond fanja. De amúgy nagyon szeretem, vagy nagyon tetszik amúgy, így van, amúgy ezek közül ő tetszik a legjobban. Szerintem... Mondjuk nekem, hát nem tudom, amúgy cukiságban még, amúgy Kacsina az nagyon elő van ezek közül, én úgy gondolom, Kacsina még aranyos, szerintem. Én nem tudom, talán eddig nekem ő volt így a legaranyosabb. Hát igen. Még este húztam fel egyáltalán. Én ezt fogom szerintem rárakni. Nem tűnik rossznak ez a eventes kard. De... majd fogok felhúzni Favoniuszt is. Valamikor valakinek, nem tudom, lehet, hogy most Favonius Greatsword még nincs felhúzva. Nagyon. Maximum 60-70 szín... 70-esen van, jelen a Sacrificial, bocs. Favonius nincsen felhúzva. Kettő van, kettőt akarok felhúzni, kettőt is majd így a jövőben. Aztán meglátjuk majd. Annyira nem szükséges nekem még. Na, jó van, ezeket még amúgy tudjuk majd húzni tovább, bár ezt majd gyűjtenem kell. De mindegy. Elsősorban én most magát a karaktert szeretném maszkrándolni. Már nem tudom pontosan. Azért maximum, ha túl sokat Elemental Mastery rajta, látok ugye látok tenni energiás órát. Aztán majd meglátjuk. Ha nem jön, aztán meglátjuk. Hát nem tudom, meglátjuk majd. Ja. Én szeretek farmolni, bár a izét nem szeretem, ezt ez a gyűjtegetés, ami nem részét nem szeretem. Minden más, amúgy azt mondom, hogy igen. Ezeket a szarokat nem. Meg az enemiket feltétlenül, nem mindegyik enemit szeretem ölegetni. És így szelektálva. Ajaj! Nem tudom melyik kell a Laumának, az a baj, mindjárt mutatom melyik kell neki. Neki ez kell. Nem tudom a Laumának melyik kell. Igen, most mindegyik elérhető egy kis ideig. De nem neki elérhető egy kis ideig ez. Mert hogy... valamint belefutottam. Ó, az egy Quest. Basszus, nem akartam. Nem annyira érdekel ez a rész, úgyhogy biztos jó, de annyira workfest nem. Csak engedjetek el! Na, elmehetek végre? Na végre. Visszanem. Itt van egy chest, gyűjtöm, most azt se akarom. Most csak összegyűjtöm ezeket. Jó. Még ebből kéne szerezni egy párat. Nem tudom mennyi van. Többi elemből. Talán pyróból van egy pár. Köszönöm a kiváltást. Gyere is fordítta. Nem érdekel, nem érdekel. Az meg. Hogy pályámon meg lerúgna. Mármint, hogy elnézést. Túl agresszív vagyok. Bocsánatot kívánok. Na. Nyomjunk egy standardot, aztán most. Wow! Mekkora full, let's go! Jó van, nyomjuk. 80-ig szeretném most szerintem legalább körülbelül felhúzni. Majd. Már nem most, majd, amikor most így húzom. Nem tudom, szerintem most vagyok 40 standardom, vagy valami ilyesmi, szerintem nem magas a pitim. Ja, 43 ezzel. Ja, csak standardos volt, igen. Persze, tudom. Igazából bármennyire is Flinszet szeretném jobban, így amúgy Neferre nagyobb szüksége van a fiókomnak tekintve, hogyha megnézzük az elektro... vagy nem így kell. Nézzük az elektro karaktereimet. Igen, ez így a játék összes jelenlegi elektro karaktere. És ha megnézzük a dendro karaktereimet, akkor ez így, ja, nem túl sok.
Take it easy.
De Flinsz meg menő, úgyhogy Flinszet meg akarnám. Hiába van ennyi elektro karakterem. Tájnenim van? Ez itt van, itt van. A7 hemet rá egyszer viseltem, C2 volna jött, aztán azóta nem. Nem is volok már. Na ide meg sosem érdekelt engemet annyira, hogy szedjem nyilván most egy kicsit, de mivel most megjött Lauma, így annyira mégse. De ennél itt még első Emilyban nem buktam, aztán utána még Emilyt most szereztem meg. De tudom, hogy itt vannak ládák, de most egyelőre még én nem tudom, mit akarok csinálni. Ha ide előkészítem az interaktív módot, akkor akarok ládázni. De lehet, hogy előtte én... Vannak valami kis sztorik, meg ilyenek. Például itt van az a flinces, ennek van valamilyen. Úgyhogy ezt meg kéne nézni először szerintem. Aztán majd utána a ládákat, hogy így egyszerre begyűjtöm. Most így előre direkt skippeltem a legtöbbet. Nagyon keveset szedtem föl. Sok mellett elmentem. Általában csak 20-at vettem föl. Abból sem mindegyiket. Én interaktívozok továbbra is. Jelölem. Maradok így. Már megszoktam, úgyhogy... Megvettük, hogy irányítóval hogyan fogom megnézni ezzel. Az a könnyebb lesz majd így in-game, de azért jelölgetni fogom továbbra is interaktív térképen.
Good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong. It is always dark in the final night cemetery, so I simply made a guess, presuming that you'd prefer to act during the day. It seems I was mistaken.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face, especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies!
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on the whole a... That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Well, to be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a...
I see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both. On behalf...
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled...
Not at all.
Apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visits, but I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their... The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible, although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the...
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So...
Miután elkezdek felfedezni végül.
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days. In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our... Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night. Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much, and I am under no official obligation to maintain it. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. As such, you should have no issues using it, so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs. And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground base. I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent task.
Tényleg azt is megnézhetném végül is. Még Explorer előtt.
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
The sky is so dark. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on.
Does he mean...
Nem tudom, most nem néztem a
Look at you,
saját
shaking like a leaf.
lepényére.
You scaredy cat.
Na mindegy.
How you made the cut as a...
Így ez milyen.
Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories?
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never... Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way. Don't ask me what it is, cause I don't know. My granddad says it's one of... Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Light Keepers. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away.
Akartam nézni ezt. Ja, amúgy, még kurva jól néz ki, az tény, de szerintem nem tudom, nekem nem tűnik annyira fontosnak, úgyhogy ezt mindenképpen skippelni fogom én. Energy és Elemental Master végül is nem rossz. És akkor még több is elrötön gondolom, mert kapunk gondolom refinementeket is. Végül is ez nem rossz szepem.
Take it easy.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat.
It's
nearly time for my shift.
Tam fönn. Pont mondjunk föl. Ó, elfogyott a staminám. Elfelejtettem, hogy staminával élünk.
Oh, finally, we're here. Let's find where the fuel go.
Ne nézzük, mi van itt. Attól félek, basszus. Valószínűleg ez fog bekelkezni, hogy zsongli az érkezni fog 5.1 pont nefer mellett. És ha ez megtörténik, akkor valószínűleg egy weapont egyelőre megspórol nekem a játék, mert a zsongli weaponnyira biztos, hogy nem fog viselni. Úgyhogy, ja. Attól félek, hogy zsongli lesz vele.
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Van néhány figura, amit ugye nem akarnék.
Hey, it's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel.
Van pár szemét szemetem. Mondjuk azt.
The wild hunt came. The fog clung to our...
What's he talking about?
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units out. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another... Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before. We're all gonna die.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall cry. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick!
Up to the top. Signal. Think.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower.
Do not fear, ghost. Do not fear, ghost.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way.
Death. Wild hunt. Goat.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting night.
Wo ist der denn?
The handbook says that we've got, there are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance. Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
Na, a pénz is. Ismét.
What happened here? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of light, up until just now, that is. When these ghosts... They asked you to send a signal out. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and they have a rather indistinct appearance. But when they fix, consider it a natural talent. Ghosts are the echoes of living souls. A portion of their thoughts and memories that the ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse, relighting it must have stirred something in their memories. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. In the days before this was a graveyard, it came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeepers sought to bring. But alas, the light of the... According to our internal records, that conflict...
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use...
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrol, but at the same time, this signal, the Lightkeeper oath can... Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death. It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, after all, the wild hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghosts actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal.
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those... Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. Ah, yes. And...
Getting. Ah, maybe.
Be silent.
What the fuck?
Observe.
Na, jó napot! Jó.
Had reinforcements arrived on the... You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communicate.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The wild hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with this place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please save us. Everyone else is gone, and we are lost.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you.
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the wild hunt. But he can't.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No.
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. And so they sought the help of the blue lantern spoken of, and that ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. They will recall the unfathomable...
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope in...
Fritz! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Light Keepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them? Is that so? Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts... My dear Retniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield.
Ez a név mindig. Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz.
Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace.
Wow.
6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
Ez igen.
They're gone.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been to me. They are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo. And the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, but if you're in the mood to keep exploring, it would be...
Ugye hazafog is vizet. Vége is van. Oké. Na, jó van. Kell kezdeni fölfedezni, nem? Nem jelentezni először, aztán utána föl. Aztán utána fölfedezni csak. Ez a izé. Ez a quest. Oké. Nem az? Az. Ó, ide kell jönni.
Huh. There's so much space on this thing, but only one pose.
Jó, nem.
Wait, Inefa needs help? Uh-oh. What's this about a major crack? We should still head over and check on...
Jó napot, mi a baj?
Inefa! We saw your notice and we're here to help! Hello? Huh. She's gone. Does that mean she really ran into trouble she couldn't handle?
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment. I will have to converse from up here.
Inefa! What the... Yeah, it does kind of seem like someone is having their fun.
The logic of your conclusion is unsound. My calculations suggest trapping me here was a serious decision for Aino.
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this? Good idea. Does this giant magnet have a switch or something?
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules must be lowered. Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain you will keep it a secret.
Okay. Paimon didn't really...
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate the robots scattered over there. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots. We've got this.
Na, ezeket kellene keresni.
Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Még 5 van. Ó, ezek így jönnek utána. Neki cukik. Ura jó. Ja, ott van még egy. Esetleg errefele. De nem tudod lejönni. Szegény. Ó, ott vannak. Egyiket beszorult. De lejöttek át a mindenki. Mindegyik lejött. Van még egy valahol. De ez nagyon rossz. Mi ez? Így cukik. Ja, itt. Jó, van, nem vagyok vak. Esküsz.
Zap mechanical clock backup control system now online. Command confirmed. Shutting down Zap mechanical clock.
Van, leszettük innen fel. Au. Rip.
You okay, Inefa?
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. I know adjusted the Kuvaki strength to make sure of that.
So, what exact?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new robot.
Oh, that explains.
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Nodcry will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before. When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility and was able to post a request for help in advance.
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of the square?
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher than all other.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
You got it. Lead the way.
Na, kap bele. Kisent. Oh.
Clink clank Legion, it's time to move out.
Yes.
Move out.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade.
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
Aino, you have to stop this.
Enough, How did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong enough. You can't do this, Aino. Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of Nodcry. I will find the person who did that. And I have to go now, or Crumclank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink-clank Legion, move out.
Clink-clank Legion.
Move out.
Yes.
What do we do?
Nagyon random.
It's not like we can resort to physical force.
I know sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you? Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not one to leave. Fine. Paimon does have some she was saving for later.
Aino, why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh? At least it worked.
Ja, was?
Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some scrap parts you can sell on the black market. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like Anefa. And as the boss of this place, it's my job to look out for these bots. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time. But still, not letting a bot get carted off right under my nose is the least I can do. It's a disgrace. I don't want to be that kind of bot. I know. Really?
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Crumclink's 70% sweet back safe and sound.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Anefa. Phew. Looks like the military escapade's on hold.
Let's go back to the workshop.
Imádom ezeket a kis apró elemsztorikat.
Job well done, everyone. Please, enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
Paimon.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Not Cry? Do we call the police or something?
Unfortunately, Not Cry is a largely autonomous region. There is no, which means calling the police is theoretically impossible.
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands. Still, turning all of Not Cry upside down seems a bit... What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start, sir.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer. I believe there will be useful clues there.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady people there. Not the kind of people that like answering questions.
It is not the best idea for you to interact with adults like that, I know. I will handle the investigation instead. Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime. Keeping customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our
About that, Crumclank's core was built using a special kind of power, one that incorporates Kuvaki. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Crumclank's help to complete. But with Crumclank missing, there's no way I can get them done. Curse that rotten thief!
Analyzing other solutions. All foreseeable results.
Kuvaki? Wait, the Traveler can use that too! What? How is that possible?
Calculations complete. Adequate solution identified. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated for your labor.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might give us a chance to learn more about Nakra.
Much appreciated. Then, in the meantime, I will take care of the investigation in Nasha Town.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do both.
I know.
I need you here, Inefa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trust to do that. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right. Clink Clank Legion, move out. I know sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that. Please have faith in her abilities and look out for her if she needs help.
Robot neveket.
No problem. Just leave it to it.
Várjál, nem kell bekonolni, nem jött. Na. Ja. Jó sok része van, basszus. Kezdjük az elsővel, nézzük meg, hogy mit tud ez az event. Részlet. Hoppá. Már kell indítani nézést? Nem. Ja, itt jön. Ha? Tévedtem. Ez nem is az. Jedd, vagy itt van. Oké. Kettőt tudom megcsinálni a mai napom. Jó van. Majd olvasom ezeket el, majd kiderül, mit kell csinálni. Meg kell tapasztalni, az a lényeg. Nem itt elolvasgatni ezeket. Oda kell eljutni. Ennek itt ilyen akadálya. Meg ilyen gonosz robotok, akik észrevehetnek. Tudok támadni, meg dasselni is. Tudtam szedni. Aha, nagyon komoly. Mekkora kombó volt, azért csak mondom. Igen, elkapjuk. Nice. Nagyon jó, nagyot megyünk. Így. Igen, ezt meg kell várni. Most. Nagyon jó. Meg kell vizsgálni, hogy hogyan mozognak. Mehetünk rá. Meg erre is. És tetszik ez a minigame amúgy. Ez kurva jó! Jó event. Ami ezt meg azt mondani, hogy jó event. Ilyen minigame-eket nem vannak, amik nem jók, de ez igen. Ezt jól megcsinálták, ezt élvezem én. Jöhet a következő. Van még itt valami, fel tudunk venni. Ó, gyorsító mezők is vannak. Ajjaj. Elbasztam! Még pont ki tudtam idélni kerülni. Aha. És tudunk tovább, mert lecélozni ilyen bombával őket. Aha. Helyre az bombát nyomtam meg. Jó, az egész vesznek amúgy. Úgyhogy eddig most belementem mint a izébe. Nem ment le a HP-m. Hát, hogy még pont... azért meg kell várni, míg újra tölt. Erre van még nem, erre van már csak út. Hát hoznom kellett volna egy bombát, nem? Jaj! Ó, ez történik, ha észrevesznek, oké. Túl messze voltam, basszus. Már nem dobtam sajnos. Jó, nagy. Ezért. Na, meg vagyunk. Volt milyen kis hibánk, de nem baj. Ja, nem akartam újra kezdeni, basszus. Csak már... nincs új, úgyhogy... nem tudtam nagyon lényeg, csak hogy... csak hogy igen, aztán... mindegy. Ja, de ez egy jó minigame volt, ez tetszik. Nem tudom, mi lesz a többi, de ez jó volt. Mi volt ez? Aha. Az alsót csináltuk egyelőre meg. Nézzük ezt. És most. Ja, ide kell menni. De meg itt van még egy ilyen is. Tehát, hogy az ami... volt még ott egy... nem tudtam, hogy mi van most. Ja, megtaláltam egyet véletlenül. Ez az lenne amúgy itt. Nem. Ott van még robot. Hoppá. Ja, jó. Most így le tudnám kapni szerintem. Hogyha ezzel felugranék. Megvan még egy. Ah, itt van még esetleg. Hát ezek nem működnek. Ó, ott ez a térképen úgy. Ja, mert feladottam azt a szart. Ezek kis óvizéket felvettem, morbokat, vagy mik ezek. És ott van még egy. Ez is valahol fönn van, úgyhogy felugrándozunk. Ha, valahol Ja, ott van, látom. Létre is. Na. Menjünk. Napad, meg is. Ez nem az? Azért mondom, csak nem akarta. Ezt megmondom, majd csak következő adagba jön. Még ez, ugyanez amit nem találtam meg, hogy hol van, de itt van. Ezt végül észrevettem tenni. Hogy ez fönn van valahol, akkor viszont levélünk, és akkor onnan könnyebb. Mi? Ja, ó, meg is van a weapon. Fájn is. Na, nice. Adom. Mi történik? Ez már a event? Ez mi? Nem tűnik az eventnek nekem. De faszavazd meg, te tényleg. Mondom fentről, hogy... De miért csak ezt nem itt összereztem? Így azért, fel kell ugrani vele és akkor úgy. Most jó. Nem tudom felvenni, basszus már.
How annoying.
Ez biztos. Ezt akartam most. Én bedobott ide, miközben mentem a idő fele. Hogy ez az event akar lenni, de nem az mit van. Azért mondom. Csapd meg a WordPress streamet. Eventezni jöttem.
Use of force authorized.
Busted. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up. Things are about to get dicey. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Attack! That's the way.
What a waste of time!
Hey there!
Há. Ugye mehetünk tovább arra.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode. Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Fire! Well, he was wrong. Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
Hol mennek?
What a waste of time!
Gotcha. Gotcha. Preparing for dust up. Things are about to get tight. Hear the echoes of the valley.
A proper send-down! Thumb's coming at ya! Ha-ha! Coming at ya! Hiya!
Akkor utolsó része. Elvileg.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Annihilation mode. Bring it.
Attack! That's the way. Hiya! Attack! Coming at ya! Have fun!
Hol van még?
Coming at ya! Hiya! Ha!
Gotcha. Installation chamber.
Adtam pár ilyen materiált. Ez igen. Ó. Oh. Ez egy kis BP szint is lehet. Na, hét visnél járunk. Egyszerű. Van még egy minigame. Aztán ez maradt még hátra, nem? Na, nézzük. Az első. Fel tudok oda teleportálni? Nem csak navigálni. És mi van áttáltal a sétamódban? Na. Na nézzük. Új. Hoppá. Nagyon komoly. Tovább mehetünk. Nagyon jó. Készen is vagyunk. SS. Mintha null nehéz lett volna. És van még itt egy challenge. Szerintem amúgy ez az utolsó. Szerintem belevágunk szerintem a felfedezésbe. Ugorjon na. Megveszünk a. Ennek az eventnek nem sok értelmét láttam, hogy őszinte legyek, igazából nem csinálok semmit, csak úgy tűnik, mint hogy csinálnék valamit, de igazából ezek a pontok úgy is megvannak, ha nem csinálsz semmit, és csak nyomod néha a T betűt. Ez annyira nem tetszik ez az event rész, de ez annyira nem rossz, szerintem. Na, meg vagyunk így egyelőre. R3-as lesz a fegyver. És van 8 isünk ezzel. Nice. Na, oké. Mindjárt elkezdünk akkor explorolni. Csak elmegyek mosdóba. Aztán jövök vissza. Na. Váljunk bele szerintem az Explore-ba. Én azt gondolom. Nem tudom, van itt pár cucc. A térképen, amit meg kéne gyűjteni, meg ilyenek. Le kéne vágni, meg minden. Uber szerintem már megvan a keret. Miért lehet nem fogom ezt használni?
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an
Ezt kivehetjük navigációból. Meg ezeket se kell mutatnia most. Hol kezdjünk? Kezdjünk ezen a szigeten? Vagy már menjünk itt Násatánba. Kezdjünk. Kezdjünk itt, nem?
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Jó.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Take it easy.
Ah, ja. Okay. Megnyitottam. Nem, csak vak vagyok.
Easy money.
Hello Skylord, hello. Szép nap, pacsony a helyzet. De nem akartam veled beszélni. Na, hogy is az előbb nyomtam le. Amúgy nem rosszak szerintem a minigémek. A kis az első az, ami annyira nem tetszik, az ilyen semmilyen. Mert igazából nem csinálsz semmit, csak azt hiszed, hogy csinálsz valamit, de igazából nem. A többi viszont jó szerintem. A harcolós is. Kis... az a robotos nagyon tetszik, amelyikkel így ezt a kis porszívót irányítod, hogy mi az. Ez igen. Miért ide elég hasznos. Mi van még amúgy?
Easy money.
Ja, itt van. Így miért sétál magától? Mert ja, már itt van valami szar beindul. De nem érdekel. Mi ez a bő? Vagy ez ennek a része? Még, ja, lehet amúgy.
Let's see.
Jó van.
We have an actually been in Nakai that long, so
Nem
we
néztem, hogy
don't know much
sztoriban van
about this
még.
place. Where do we even start?
Pedig megjöttek el a felfedezéshez,
You must know
aztán
this place
bejöttek.
like the back of your
West?
hand.
Nyilván.
We could yell out, which one of you is the
Nem
rotten
szeretem, hogy
thief who
magától
stole from the
indulnak, amúgy
clink clank
beérsz egy helyre, és akkor
crumb
magától
cocky
indul, azt
crab
nem szeretem amúgy olyan
shop?
simán.
We see who starts to
Nem.
sweat, and we grab him.
Sokszor belekezdesz olyan dolgokba, amit nem akartnál elkezdeni.
Honestly, terrible idea. No way! Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to. Maybe we should ask Nefa what. Huh. Guess you don't really. Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. Okay.
No. Ezt akartam felszedni. Jó, gyorsan azért csináljuk meg, mert mégiscsak event.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot.
Oh, good. You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, I know? You're here in person? That's a...
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Crumb Clank 70% sweet looks like, I know. Might help jog your memory.
Oh, no need. I know style. I'd recognize it anywhere.
I know style.
But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah, maybe. Well, thanks for the help.
Oké, első. Megvan.
The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt to ask around.
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Crumkake craft shop herself! What an honor this is! And quite a rare one at that. We're always sending orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person. Are you looking to sell one of your pieces?
Sell? Actually, one of Aino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or...
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Aino.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no...
Oh, okay.
Na, csak egy hely maradt. Ott egy fatui.
Bring it!
Wait, is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. But Nefa says most Fatui agents are bad guys. Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink Clank Crumkake craft shop.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can recall.
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking. Well, it Seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look? Let me see.
Jó napot! De nem a úrnak volt itt a izé.
Enough told me about it. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru specialties. I'm more than happy to assist with any additional.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay, this actually isn't a bad idea. You never know what kind of stuff Dory's got stashed.
Can I help you with something?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to your shop.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a...
That's Dory's business acumen for you. Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way, but...
In that case, let me check.
Right?
Apologies. We have no record of any transaction.
Aw, I thought we'd find some... It's okay, I know. We'll think of something.
Oh, well, if it isn't Aino and her two Outlander friends. Asking around Nashatown for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sunday.
Yehuda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is someone stole one of your constructs.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
Your, intelligence mission or whatever? Yeah, you weren't exactly being subtle. Word spread throughout all of Nashatown. But you're in luck, I know. Because the best, smart as a whip, she navigates the major factions with ease. Always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Nodcry.
Who is?
Who? Me, of course.
Crumclank is doomed.
What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something? Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms. My services don't...
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts. Well, technically enough as desserts, seeing as she's the one who makes them.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my... Well, if you're not gonna pay, then...
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, it means a lot. Aino really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon...
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out now. You know me. Come on, this way.
I don't see Crumclank anywhere.
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, Aino's style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that people... You might look like an easy target, but everyone knows you've got me and my boss behind you. Point is, there's not a single person in Nodcry who'd steal one of your bots and go sell it on the reg... Not an above-board one anyway, but...
Wait, but...
Maybe, but that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. And based on the intel I have, this market deals almost
Genius, Yehuda!
The key to a market like this is operating in secret.
We have to wait 2 days?
That's nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change much.
Now you listen up. Crumbclank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot of mine.
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should apologize.
Whoa. Where did that come
Shaggy.
from?
It's all right. I mean, it's... The kid built up the Clink Clank Crumkake craft shop all on her own. And she has more interactions with robots than people. I'm sure, for her, these bots are everything. Yeah, I know that.
I know. Yehuda's just trying to help. Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Oh, get it together, I know. You're the boss.
Well, that took some convincing.
Na. Megvan az első része, akkor questnek. Jó, menjünk vissza felfedezni, nyitogatni chesteket. Na, tényleg.
Bring it.
Ja, itt van.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
De... Ezt meg nem hiszem el. Csak így... nem. Meg... Kicsit előre ment, aztán... Nem pont az túl... jó nekem. Meg kihagytam egyet. Másik irányba kellett volna menni. Vagy jelen erre kell menni.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
Jó. Tényleg vannak cuccok. Hol vagyok most? Inkább ki a városból. Itt vannak. Kezdjük innen. Vagy folytassuk innen.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Ó. Jó. Luxurious chestet egyre itt. De hova megy? Most meg a fele. Jó, és meg is vagyunk. És itt egy luxurious chest.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Wanna split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
Quietly now.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
Itt van valami. Ez egy napi volt?
Defensive mode engaged.
Most itt vannak Northcry-ban a napig. Ja. Elvidegeltettem most őket át. Itt van benne. Igen, ott van. Ah. Követni kell. Mi? Megint oda fog menni vissza. Van itt egy ilyen. És most mi? Itt vannak szorva ezek a szarok.
Take it easy.
Jó, mennyi idő van? Aha, 2:30. És el kéne mennem kajálni nekem. Ilyenek, egy kaját, kajálom egyet. Szerintem lehet itt most nyomok egy szünetet, nem tudom, egy... nem tudom, másfél-két órás szünet szerintem, vagy nem tudom. Olyan 4 és 5 között újra szerintem visszajövök. Aztán folytatjuk az explort, meg ilyenek. Úgyhogy ez egyelőre ennyi, akkor majd jövök délután. Vagy hát délután van már most, de kicsit később, egy pár óra múlva. 1-2 óra, inkább 2, nincsen 1. Addig is sziasztok! Jövök vissza mindjárt. Hihi.